Hey guys, welcome back to another video from China Tech. It's been a while, but we're back today checking out this LED video light. So I bought this on AliExpress, and as you can see, it's this lighting panel. You can mount it on top of a camera, or you can just use it on its own. And what it does is just, shine a bright light on whatever you're trying to look at, whether it's, a video or a photo you're trying to take, or just, some other cool effect you're trying to get. And as you can see, we have a whole lot of different colors we can choose from as well. Apart from that though, there's not too much on the box. You can see we do have some power specifications up here. It has a battery built in, a 2700 milliamp hour battery. You can see here we have 800 lumens of light output, I believe. The color temperature range up there as well as the light distance, weight, all that sort of stuff, and the dimensions. But it'll make more sense once we open it up, I think. So let's bust it open. So you can see in here we have this cool little pouch which holds everything. That box is empty and it's just this pouch with all the stuff in there. So you can see we have a little thing on the back. Opening it up, what have we got? You can see we have the light itself. We have the light. We have a little tripod mount. We have, what have we got? A little tripod head attachment. The phone mount, I guess, from that picture on the side of the box, as well as a USB charging cable and just a random little safety sticker, so we can probably get rid of that. So we do have a few accessories. Let's check out the actual light itself, because that's the bit I'm most interested in. So you can see, getting it out, it's just this simple little light. We have a few buttons up here on the top, so you can see they're labeled back here. We have the power button, the reduce intensity button, I guess, the increase intensity, the mode button, and then also up here, a micro USB charging port. So it is just a plastic design, but it feels pretty solid. No, flex or anything. This is pretty tough plastic. And then up here, you can see we do have all the lights. So we have just an array of lights. It looks like 50 lights all arranged in a rectangle. And then on the bottom, we do have this mount here, which can actually plug into the hotshoe of a camera, I believe. And that's how it can actually sit on top of the camera. So you can see that if I press the power button, there we go. So we've turned on the panel. I'll turn down the brightness. So if I turn it down, that's the lowest brightness it'll go. And you can see if I turn it up, it does get brighter and brighter. And then I can turn it back down again. And then what we can do is actually cycle through the different modes. So you can see this is a bright sort of daylight mode. If I press it again, so now it might be a bit harder to tell, but we've gone to more of a warmer lighting. If I press it again, warmer even more. This is almost a yellow light, as you can see. If I press it again, now we've gone to a red light. Totally, red, very red. If I press it again, now we've got a green light. If I press again, we've got a blue light. Pretty cool. Again, this one it might look a bit orangey. Maybe that's just the camera, but it is sort of an orangey yellow color. You might be able to see it there, almost just like the front of the box. If I press it again, there you go. You can see we have sort of this pink color, which is pretty cool. One more time, we have this blue sort of aqua color, I guess. And there we go. Now we're back to the start again with that daylight color. I'll just turn it off just by clicking that button, and we can check out some of the accessories. Okay, so you can see I've just attached the lighting to the little tripod handle attachment. You can see it is a handle, but if I pull off this foam, then we actually do have a tripod hiding within. So that tripod is pretty cool if you just want to set this light up maybe as a bounce light, just to, bounce off a wall or something, or just, some cool little light in the background just to, give some visual interest. You can do that, but you also can just hold it with this pretty comfy foam handle. And then, of course, you can turn it around, point it around and stuff. And yeah, it is pretty cool. Maybe a bit overkill for just a torch, but for a little light panel, I think it is pretty cool. Then we do just have a pretty simple micro USB cable. You can see micro B and just, a pretty crappy plastic one. And then this phone mount, you can see your phone can just slide in here and you can clamp that in and then screw that onto the tripod and then slide the light in on top. And that's how you would get this set up. So you can see the phone plus the light plus the handle. What we had before was just the light and the handle. The only other thing really to talk about would be the battery life of this little panel. So we did say it had a 2700 milliamp hour battery inside, which is actually pretty decent. And LED lighting in general is quite energy efficient, so that should actually give you quite a lot of battery life on this little light. On maximum brightness, just judging by the power ratings on the box, at the maximum brightness, I wouldn't expect more than about 2 hours. You might be lucky if you got a bit longer than that, but at the full brightness, this panel would probably be looking at around that 2 hour mark. But as you obviously get less and less bright, you will be getting more and more battery life. So on the dimmer settings, you might be able to go 12, 14 hours on a full charge. As I said though, I haven't actually, tested it thoroughly. I've had it on for about half an hour just playing around with it, and it's fine. But I cannot actually speak for the long-term battery life, but judging by the power characteristics from the box, that is sort of what you'd be expecting. Overall though, I've got to say, I think this is actually a really cool little device, a cool little LED light. Great if you're doing, photos. I've actually used this already to take a few photos using the different color modes, and they look pretty cool. And also, of course, doing, video stuff, whether using this as your main light, actually, shining it on the thing you're trying to light up, or using it to, add a little bit of color, or, as some sort of secondary light. Any of those cases are a great place for this little light, and it actually does come in at a pretty reasonable price as well. So I'll have a link to this in the video description, but you're looking at around $35 to $40 for this model, and I think that's pretty reasonable for the quality that you're getting. As I said, it's only plastic, but it is a very tough plastic feeling, and the light itself is very bright and does have a few pretty cool colors as well. Really though, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And if you did like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe down below. Also, don't forget to check that link out in the video description if you want more information on this light. Apart from that though, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.